Hello, 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 and welcome back to DLA Alternative. It's your boy, Brandon, and I hope everyone is doing phenomenal. So, have I got one for you today, Stranger Things fans all over the globe? This is absolutely insane, and I hope it blows your mind because I have not stopped thinking about it since I saw it 2 days ago. On Stranger Things Day, we all know that we got some Instagram posts and some other promo photos and all that good stuff, okay? And everyone has been so excited that we got the title episodes. And yes, I am too. But everyone also has been saying that it wasn't that much of a reveal. And no, it wasn't because it's just title episodes, all right? And yes, it gives us a little insight to what the basis of that each episode might be, but we don't know a lot about what any of that means, okay? So that's not secrets, that's not hints, that's not any reveal that is crazy important just yet. The other Instagram post that was posted directly after that is one of the most important posts I think that was posted to Stranger Things Day. And I'll tell you why. We're going to get right into this because I want to make another video analyzing episode 1, The Vanishing of Will Byers, which this associates itself with, and all of season 1 associated with what I found because of the Instagram post posted on Stranger Things Day that no one really saw as a big clue or hint. So let's get right into it. That Instagram post starts off with Brenner saying to Elle, "It's a very special day." That episode is episode 6, season 1, The Monster. Okay. That's a little odd that it's showing that scene with Brenner, who we know is supposedly dead, right? So that doesn't seem that important, right? Well, let's keep moving forward. Then it jumps and it says, "It's Stranger Things Day." That's to throw you off thinking it's just a promo. I'm going to keep going with this very quickly, just like the Instagram post did, because that shit moved fast. So right after that, it goes to Mike saying, "What's exciting about this?" Then it jumps to Joyce saying, "Just watch." That's what drew my attention, and that's what should have drawn all of your attention, because that's telling us to do something. It's telling us just watch this post. So go watch it for yourself and you'll know what I mean if you think about it like a hint or a clue. So right after Joyce tells us to just watch, it says, "Go back to the episode that started it all." Once again, it's telling us to do something. And most people, I'm sure, took that as, let's go back and rewatch the show. It doesn't say, let's go back and start all over or restart, right? It says go back to the episode that started it all. So I did that. All right. And let me tell you, this was a hint, people. 100%. It was a hint. Let's keep moving forward. I'm so excited that it's crazy. So right after that, it's Elle saying, why should we go back to that episode, right? And then Dustin says, "Why are you both so dense?" As in Elle and us or Mike, right? So let's keep going. Then it jumps to Nancy and Mike from episode 7, The Bathtub. And Nancy says to Mike, "I thought it was because of Will." That right there drew my attention like crazy because it's telling us to go back to the start. And then it says, "I thought it was because of Will." Well, we all thought it was, right? Well, there's your hint that maybe it wasn't, okay? So let's keep going. Right after that, it's a flashback scene from episode 1 of Joyce going to Castle Byers, and it's a happy memory with Will and Joyce in Castle Byers, and she says, "Ring-a-ding-ding." Well, people, that ring-a-ding-ding was the bell ringing, that there is a hint in that scene. And let me tell you, in that scene, it's extremely fast. So keep that in mind. I have the timestamp written right here. The timestamp is 26 minutes and 28 seconds to 26 minutes and 32 seconds. It's 4 seconds. And it's so fast that unless you are really, really, really paying attention, or on Netflix, it allows you to watch things at half speed, you're not going to see it. And that's how I was able to see this. After analyzing the show so thoroughly the past 2 months, I never noticed this until I saw the Instagram post and I went back. Go see this for yourself if you want to watch in the show. It is in the show. It's not fake. Right at the bottom of the left portion of the screen, it's right when Joyce is looking into Castle Byers, and you see a view of her, and Jonathan's right behind her, right? You see his head on the right side of her, correct? Right at that timestamp, look at the bottom left behind Joyce, because she turns in the direction of Jonathan, okay? But look at that bottom left portion and play that 4 seconds. There is someone running behind the trees in the background hiding. There is a hint that I feel is going to have an extreme involvement with season 5, that we may be seeing our characters, whoever it may be, finally being able to go back, say, to the Upside Down or in a timeline, and seeing themselves dealing with the vanishing of Will Byers. Okay? That's just my thought based off of that there is someone watching this happening or in the background of what's going on. Okay? We don't know who that is. But that's not the most important part. That one blew my mind, and that happens after where we're going. So now that you see that, please let me know what you think of that, because in my mind, I highly, highly doubt that that was a mistake left in from editing. There's no way that that was a mistake. No doubt in my mind that in that Instagram post, they put that portion in there because that happens directly after that. Directly after that. That's crazy, people, that was in there directly after that. So this Instagram post has an extreme amount of importance. Right after that, it jumps into 3 quick little scenes, and it's of Hopper saying so while he's at the Byers house after bringing Will's bike back. And then it's Jonathan saying, "Are you ready?" And then it's Lucas saying, "Yeah." Okay. And I don't know if there's an extreme amount of importance with that, but the Hopper portion is right when he's about to go investigate outside and look around, and he goes into the shed and sees that there was a little hideout in the back of that shed, from what it looks like, or at least a hole covered up. So that could be another hint going into season 5, is that we might figure out why that was covered up or trying to be hidden. Okay, so I think that was also a hint. But the biggest portion of that Instagram post, people, was the very end. Because as you can see throughout that video, it tells us to do specific things. It tells us to watch. It tells us to go back to that episode. But then it reminds us at the very end. And what does it say? It says, "Do you copy?" That right there is asking us, do you copy? Are you listening? Are you listening to what this is saying? And I copied, and in that portion of that Instagram post, the whole portion of that part is the vanishing of Will Byers right when he's running into the shed. So bring yourself to that scene. It's right before timestamp 815. Yes, I can do a theory on that if you guys are interested. I already have that completely noted out for timestamps 815, 158, and 518. So you tell me if you want a theory video of the 815 theory, and that will be separate. But I wanted to mention that it's right before that portion, which everyone thinks has an extreme importance with Stranger Things, okay? The vanishing of Will Byers. If you go to that scene, you see him go into the house, and he's being chased by what we thought was a Demogorgon, or some people think it was Vecna, correct? Well, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it was either. I think that in season 5, we will get the answers that we wanted to know of who was chasing Will and what that was and why Will went missing. And that's why I think how everyone was so excited about the titles, right? About the vanishing of blank. I really, 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 truly think because of that Instagram post, that vanishing episode in season 5 will be the vanishing of Will Byers part 2. And it's going to see the other side of the vanishing of Will Byers, the stuff we did not see. That is going to come in a separate video where I'll explain all of the vanishing of Will Byers episode. We'll analyze it from start to finish, and we will figure out why this could have been in here. The big, big, big reveal. I want everybody to go to Netflix right after you watch this and rewatch this for yourself on Netflix. And you can see that in that scene for yourself. He runs out of the house and he runs into the shed, right? The weird thing about the shed right off the bat is that the light is already on and the door is already open. Well, no one was home. So that's always been odd to me since the start of this show. Other than that, he goes into that shed and he walks right in and he's so scared he wouldn't think anything of the fact that the light and the door are already open. He runs right in there to grab the gun, correct? And you could see this multiple times through it, but I'm going to show you right when he walks in and throughout that scene while it keeps showing him trying to load the gun in fear, okay? Take a look at this picture and tell me if you see anything interesting. Take a quick look. Yes, I'm behind the picture. I'm leaving it up for a sec. Now that you can see me again, hello. I want to tell you that there are 2 people in that picture. And you might be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Here's the picture again. Now look a little harder. Look at the window. And tell me that that is not a human being's hand. That is a hand right up against the window the entire time, and it does not move throughout the whole entire scene if you watch it. And I feel that the reason it didn't move is because this is season 1. This is before all of this was filmed and everything we know Stranger Things to be. This is the very, very beginning of it. Okay? The most important part, the vanishing of Will, which leads us on the whole journey of season 1, okay? Can anybody tell me why there would be a hand outside of the window and then Will looks out and he gets taken and vanishes, but that hand does not leave after he vanishes? Here's a picture of after he vanishes, and if you zoom in, the hand is still there and it does not move. People, that hand is there because someone was following Will or watching this all go down. And I have a theory that Will needed to vanish in order for season 5 to happen. Just like the Duffer Brothers say, all of these things needed to happen. Will needed to vanish for season 5 to be a thing. And I obviously think he is going to have an immense amount of help from all of his friends. So I think that we are going to see some amazing, amazing scenes of flashbacks from different angles in season 5. Answers to why Will possibly went missing the entire time. And I'm sure we're going to get that, but I think those answers were partially there all the way back in season 1, 10 years ago almost. These answers have been there for almost 10 years, and I just saw them now. So let me know if anybody else has ever seen that. I'm going to do another video fully analyzing episode 1, The Vanishing of Will Byers. But I wanted to get this info out there as soon as possible. So let me know your thoughts. Share this video, get the word out there. Keep subscribing, and thank you to everyone who has. We are almost at 100 subs, and we might be by the time I get this video up. Much love to everybody who keeps subscribing, viewing, and loving the content. It's your boy Brandon, DLA Alternative. As always, we out!